Beloved soul, this is not a coincidence. You are here because heaven has aligned this moment with divine purpose. Archangel Michael is sending you a warning, clearer and stronger than ever before. Tonight, at exactly 3:35, a shift is coming. Something is about to happen around your home, in your atmosphere, in your energy, that will leave you in shock if you are not prepared. This is a message you cannot ignore. Archangel Michael, the great protector, the warrior of light, is standing guard over you and your household. He sees what you cannot see. He knows what you cannot know. And right now, he is whispering, be ready, be alert, and do not take this lightly. What does this mean for you? It means that heaven has seen the battles you've been fighting in silence. The unseen attacks, the strange heaviness, the confusion in your spirit, none of it has gone unnoticed. But tonight, the turning point comes. The big change that is about to happen is not meant to destroy you, it is meant to shift you. It will expose what has been hidden. It will clear what has been blocking you. And it will open the doors to what has been waiting for you all along. But hear this, if you ignore this message, if you dismiss it as just another moment passing by, you may wake up tomorrow with regret in your heart. This is why Archangel Michael says, prepare your home, prepare your spirit, prepare your heart. So what can you do tonight? First, pray over your home. Speak protection over every corner. Invite God's presence to dwell within your walls, and ask Archangel Michael to cover your family with his mighty wings. Second, release fear. Because fear gives power to darkness, but faith invites light. Tonight at 3:35, stand in faith, not in fear. Say to yourself, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. My home, my life, my spirit are under divine protection. Third, watch with expectation. Because what shocks you tonight will not break you, it will awaken you. It will remind you that you are chosen, guided, and shielded by heaven. Child of God, this is your confirmation. This is not random. This is not just a message on a screen. This is Archangel Michael speaking through this very moment to you. Tonight at 3:35, heaven moves. Your life shifts. And protection covers your home like never before. Do not walk away from this message without sealing it with prayer. Do not let doubt rob you of what is about to unfold. You are safe. You are guarded. You are loved. And when the clock strikes 3:35, remember this, you are not alone. Archangel Michael is with you. God is with you. And no force of darkness will ever prevail against the light inside you. If this message has reached your heart, hold on to it. Share it with someone you love. And know this, tonight, something divine will touch your life. Stay awake. Stay ready. Stay protected. 999. A cycle is completing in your life, and with it, new beginnings are opening. Release what has been heavy on your spirit. The universe is preparing to refresh your path and replace your loss with greater blessings. Do not fear endings, they are making way for better arrivals. Type 999 to affirm. 1010. You are stepping into divine order. Everything happening in your life right now is part of a higher plan. Trust the unfolding, even if it feels unclear. The angels are showing you that your future is protected, and every step forward is guided. Type 1010 to affirm. 1212. Miracles are multiplying for you. The energy around you is lifting, and divine doors are swinging open. What you thought was out of reach will be placed directly in your hands. The angels say, keep the faith strong, because manifestation is already happening behind the scenes. Type 1212 to affirm. 1444. The angels are surrounding you with protection right now. You may have felt unseen battles, but the truth is you have never been alone. Archangel Michael and the heavenly hosts are fighting for you, keeping your home, your family, and your destiny safe. Trust in divine security. Type 1444 to affirm. The angels speak to you again, beloved soul. Heaven sees the weariness in your spirit. You have smiled when you wanted to cry. You have stood tall when you wanted to collapse. You have kept going when every part of you longed to stop. And the angels say, this strength you have shown is not just your own, it is evidence that God has been carrying you. There were moments when you thought you had reached your end. Moments when the pain in your heart screamed louder than hope. Moments when you whispered in silence, I can't do this anymore. Yet here you are, reading this message. That alone is a miracle. That alone is proof that the light within you refused to be extinguished. The angels are declaring, you are stronger than you realize, but you will not have to rely only on your strength anymore. Heaven is releasing fresh power, fresh grace, and fresh peace into your life. You will not only survive, you will thrive. Do not believe the lie that your best days are behind you. The angels whisper, what is ahead will make you forget the pain of the past. What is coming will outweigh what you lost. What God is preparing will silence every doubt and every critic. Right now, you may feel hidden. You may feel overlooked. You may feel like life has passed you by. But heaven is saying, you are not forgotten. You are being prepared. Just as a seed is hidden in the soil before it bursts into life, so you are in your season of becoming. The hidden time is not punishment, it is preparation. Beloved, do not rush this process. Do not despise the waiting. For the waiting season is where God builds your roots, and strong roots are what allow you to stand when storms come. The angels want you to know, when the time is right, nothing can delay your blessing. No power in hell, no scheme of man, No circumstance on earth will be able to stop what God has written for you. The angels say, lift up your head. Breathe again. Hope again. Dream again. Believe again. The darkness tried to convince you that it would last forever, but even the longest night must surrender to the morning. Hear this, your morning is closer than you think. The tears you cried in secret are about to water the garden of joy that will soon bloom in your life. Every sleepless night, every lonely prayer, every quiet sacrifice has been seen. Nothing has gone unnoticed. The angels assure you, your life is about to shift. Not by your striving, but by divine orchestration. Not by force, but by favor. Not by coincidence, but by God's hand. So rest, beloved. Rest in knowing that heaven is fighting battles you cannot see. Rest in knowing that angels are surrounding you even when you feel alone. Rest in knowing that the same God who parted seas, calmed storms, and raised the dead is still writing your story. 6:16 Healing is being released into your life. Whether emotional, physical, or spiritual, the angels are covering you with divine restoration. The broken places in your life are being rebuilt with love and strength. Type 6:16 to affirm. 717 The angels are confirming that you are on the right path. Even if it feels uncertain, you are walking exactly where you're meant to be. Keep your faith strong, because your efforts are leading you to divine rewards. Type 717 to affirm. 828 Balance and abundance are flowing into your life. The angels are reminding you to remain steady, because the prosperity being released to you will not only bless you but also those connected to you. Type 828 to affirm. 919 A divine ending is clearing the path for a fresh start. Do not fear what is leaving, trust what is arriving. This new season will bring peace, joy, and fulfillment greater than you imagined. Type 919 to affirm. 1331 The angels are surrounding you with encouragement. You have been stronger than you realize, and heaven is rewarding your endurance. Your resilience is opening doors to blessings you deserve. Type 1331 to affirm. The angels are saying to you today, release worry and trust divine timing. Beloved soul, pause for a moment. Feel the stillness in your heart. Breathe deeply, and let these words sink into your spirit. Stop overthinking. Stop working yourself into knots. The outcome will be what it will be, not because of your endless worrying, but because of the perfect plan of God that is unfolding for you. The angels are reminding you today that your life is not a mistake, and your path is not broken. Every step you have taken, even the ones you regret, are part of the greater tapestry being woven together in heaven's design. Think about the flowers in the field. They do not stress about when they will bloom. They do not compare themselves to the other flowers around them. They rest in the rhythm of the sun and the rain, trusting that their season will come. In the same way, your soul is being guided. You are not late. You are not forgotten. The angels are saying, your story is unfolding with precision, and even now, things are moving in your favor behind the scenes. Yes, you have worried. Yes, you have lost sleep over the things you cannot control. Yes, you have replayed conversations, imagined every possible outcome, and tied your heart into knots wondering if you are doing enough. But heaven whispers to you today, you are enough. You are held. You are guided. You are loved. Why overthinking steals your peace? The angels want you to see the truth clearly. Overthinking is a thief. It robs you of peace. It drains your energy. It distracts you from the beauty of the present moment. Worrying does not change the outcome. It only changes your spirit. It weighs you down with fear instead of lifting you with faith. When you overthink, you are trying to take control of what was never yours to control. The angels say, you are not meant to carry the burden of knowing every answer. You are meant to rest in trust, to walk in faith, to believe that what you need will come to you in its time. Think about the farmer who plants seeds. He does not stand in the field every day, digging them up to see if they are growing. He waters them, he trusts the soil, he trusts the season. And in time, the harvest appears. Your prayers are like those seeds. They have been planted. They are being watered by heaven. And in due season, the answers will bloom. The power of divine timing. The angels are saying, everything in your life is being aligned in divine timing. Divine timing is not your timing. It does not follow the clock on your wall or the calendar you keep. Divine timing is higher, wiser, and perfectly aligned with your soul's purpose. You may feel impatient. You may wonder why things are taking so long. But the angels remind you, delays are not denials. Waiting is not wasting. Sometimes God delays an answer because He is protecting you from something you cannot see. Sometimes He holds back a blessing because you are not ready to carry it yet. Sometimes He makes you wait because the miracle requires preparation, both in you and in the circumstances around you. Imagine receiving a gift too early, before you were ready to handle it. It could overwhelm you, even hurt you. But when it comes at the right time, it will feel effortless, natural, and perfectly suited for you. The angels say, do not fight the timing. Do not resist the waiting season. Trust it. Because when it comes, it will come suddenly, beautifully, powerfully, in a way that only heaven could arrange. Encouragement for the waiting season. Beloved, the angels know how hard it is to wait. They see your tears. They feel your restlessness. They know the weight of unanswered prayers. But they remind you today, the waiting season is not empty. It is holy. It is sacred ground. This is the season where you grow in faith. This is the season where you release control. This is the season where you learn to walk by trust, not by sight. Do not despise the waiting season. One day you will look back and realize that it shaped you, prepared you, and built you into the person who could receive the blessing when it finally arrived. The angels are asking you to speak these truths over yourself today. I release the need to overthink. I choose peace instead of fear. I trust the timing of my life. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. I surrender control. I am guided by divine wisdom, not by my anxious thoughts. I believe that what is meant for me will never miss me. What is mine will find me. I rest in faith, knowing that heaven is working in my favor right now. Repeat these affirmations daily. Let them become the song of your spirit. A message of love from the angels. The angels are saying, stop punishing yourself with worry. Stop replaying the past. Stop fearing the future. Live here, now, in the presence of God's love. Trust that you are on the right path. Trust that your prayers have been heard. Trust that the answers are on their way. Beloved, you are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. Heaven has gone ahead of you to prepare the way. The same God who aligned the stars and set the sun in the sky is the same God who is aligning your life. The angels are saying to you today, let go of control, beloved one. Hear this gentle truth. You do not need to control everything. You do not need to carry the weight of every possible outcome. You do not need to solve every detail with your mind. The angels want you to understand that your mind is a beautiful servant, but it was never meant to be your master. When you let your thoughts run without rest, when you replay every fear and every possibility, you become enslaved to worry. But heaven is saying, be free. Be still. Release the need to know everything. Allow the divine plan to unfold in its time. Your life is not a puzzle you must solve. It is a journey you must walk. Every step will reveal itself when it is meant to. A story of trust. Imagine a traveler walking through a forest at night with only a lantern. The lantern does not show the entire path all at once. It only lights the next few steps. But with each step the traveler takes, more of the path becomes visible. If the traveler refuses to move until the whole path is lit, they will never go anywhere. But if they trust the light, step by step, they will reach their destination. Beloved soul, this is your life. The angels say, you do not need to see the whole path. You only need to trust the light you have today. God's word is your lantern. Faith is your light. The angels are your guides. And step by step, you are moving forward, even when you cannot see the whole picture. Why you can rest. The angels remind you of this. You can rest, because heaven never sleeps. When you lay down to rest, when you stop worrying for a moment, God is still working. Angels are still moving. Circumstances are still aligning. Miracles are still unfolding. Rest is not laziness. Rest is trust. Rest is faith in action. When you rest, you declare, I believe that the universe is in God's hands, not mine. I believe the angels are guiding me, even when I cannot see. I believe the outcome is secure, even when the process is hidden. The beauty of divine order. Look at creation. The stars never fall out of their pattern. The ocean never forgets its boundary. The seasons always return in their rhythm. This is divine order. And the same order that governs the universe also governs your life. The angels want you to know, nothing in your life is random. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is out of place. Even your detours, even your delays, even your disappointments, all of it is woven into the greater design. One day, you will look back and realize, every closed door protected you. Every delay prepared you. Every unanswered prayer redirected you. And you will thank heaven that things did not happen when you wanted, because they happened better, wiser, and more beautifully than you could have ever imagined. A gentle warning. The angels also say, do not let impatience push you into mistakes. When you try to rush divine timing, you create unnecessary pain. When you force what is not ready, you end up carrying a burden too heavy for you. This is why heaven says, wait. Trust. Do not force. Do not push. Allow. What is meant for you will flow into your life without struggle. It will feel natural. It will not require you to sacrifice your peace. Heaven's encouragement for you. Beloved soul, do you know how deeply you are loved? Do you know how carefully your life is being guided? Do you know that the angels have been assigned to you, walking with you, protecting you, and whispering peace into your heart? Even in the moments when you feel alone, you are surrounded by heaven's presence. Even in the moments when you feel abandoned, you are being carried. The angels are saying, do not be afraid of the unknown. Do not be afraid of the silence. Do not be afraid of what you cannot see. Heaven has already gone ahead of you. The future is safe in God's hands. Affirmations of trust. Speak these words with your heart. I trust the process of my life. I let go of what I cannot control. I walk in peace, not in fear. I know that everything is unfolding in divine order. I release overthinking and choose faith instead. Let these affirmations become your shield against worry. A prayer for release. Dear God, I release my need to control everything. I surrender my fears, my worries, and my overthinking into your hands. I trust that your timing is perfect and that the angels you have sent are guiding me. I choose peace over fear, trust over doubt, and faith over worry. Amen. The angels are saying to you today, your worry is heard, but your trust is stronger. The angels are watching you. They see the way your thoughts race at night, how your heart feels heavy with questions, how you ask yourself, what if it doesn't work out? What if I'm not enough? What if I miss my chance? Heaven leans close to you now and whispers, stop. Breathe. You are not missing anything. You are not losing anything that was meant for you. You are not forgotten. You are in the flow of divine timing. Beloved, the truth is this: your worry has been heard, but your trust will bring the answer. Worry sends your fear into the heavens. Trust sends your faith. And heaven responds to faith, not fear. The angels say, every time you choose faith over overthinking, you open the door wider for your blessing to reach you. Why the outcome is already secure. Listen carefully. The outcome you are stressing over is already secure in the hands of God. You are not the one holding the future together, He is. Overthinking convinces you that you can control the result if you analyze enough, plan enough, or prepare enough. But the angels remind you, the outcome has already been written. It will arrive not by your overthinking, but by divine orchestration. Your effort matters, yes. Your choices matter. But the final outcome, the breakthrough, the answered prayer, the miracle, is not born from your worry. It is born from heaven's decree. The weight you don't need to carry. Beloved soul, imagine a child walking with a heavy suitcase far too large for them. They struggle, stumble, and grow weary, while their loving parent walks beside them, ready to carry the burden. That is what your overthinking looks like to the angels. You are carrying weight that heaven never asked you to carry. The angels are saying, set the suitcase down. Let God carry it for you. Trust the one who already knows the road ahead. When you release the burden, your spirit will rise. Your heart will breathe again. Your mind will find stillness. The mystery of divine timing. Divine timing is not random. It is not delay for the sake of delay. It is preparation. It is alignment. It is protection. The angels say, every moment of waiting has meaning. Every delay is a divine strategy. Every silence is shaping something behind the curtain of the unseen. Think of a tapestry. From the back, it looks messy, threads crossing, knots tangled, no clear design. But from the front, the picture is perfect, detailed, and beautiful. This is your life. From your view, it may look messy, confusing, uncertain. But from heaven's view, the picture is unfolding exactly as it should. The testimony of waiting. There are countless souls who once sat where you are now, worried, overthinking, afraid of the unknown. But when they look back, they realize something powerful. The delay saved them from disaster. The unanswered prayer became their protection. The waiting season grew their strength. The silence taught them to hear God more clearly. The angels say, your testimony will be the same. What feels like a pause now will one day be your praise. Peace in the middle of the storm. Do not wait for the storm to pass before you choose peace. The angels remind you, peace is not the absence of problems. Peace is the presence of trust. You can walk through uncertainty and still carry peace. You can face the unknown and still rest in confidence. You can feel the pressure of the world and still know that heaven is holding you steady. The angels surround you with peace even now. Let it enter your spirit. Let it quiet your restless mind. Let it remind you that no storm is greater than the one who calms it. Affirmations for the storm. Repeat these words. I am safe in the timing of heaven. I release the storm of overthinking and choose calm instead. What is meant for me cannot pass me by. I trust the unseen hand guiding my life. I let go of control and step into peace. A prayer for stillness. God, I lay down the storm in my mind. I give you my overthinking, my restless spirit, my heavy thoughts. Replace my fear with faith. Replace my doubt with trust. Replace my worry with peace. Let the angels surround me with calm, and let me walk in confidence that your timing is perfect. Amen. The angels are saying to you, you are exactly where you need to be. Beloved, hear this clearly, you are not late. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where you need to be in this moment of your journey. Do not compare your timeline to anyone else's. The angels remind you that every soul has its own rhythm, its own lessons, its own divine unfolding. A rose does not envy the lily. The sunrise does not compete with the sunset. Each blooms, each shines, each arrives in its own time. The same is true for you. Your life is not supposed to look like anyone else's. The angels say, release comparison. Release envy. Release the belief that you are behind. You are exactly where divine timing has placed you, and it is enough. Beloved, you may feel weary, but do you not know? Heaven has stored strength for you. Angels are releasing encouragement into your spirit right now. The heaviness you have carried is being lifted as you choose to rest in God's timing. You thought the outcome depended on your constant worry, but hear this clearly: what God has ordained cannot be stolen. What heaven has written cannot be erased. What belongs to you will find you, no force of darkness can keep it away. So let this message settle into your soul: your destiny is not fragile. Your future is not hanging by a thread. You are anchored in the eternal plan of God. Nothing and no one can separate you from His will. The angels remind you, the more you release the need to control, the faster the blessings flow. The more you choose trust, the lighter your heart becomes. The more you rest in divine timing, the more miracles unfold effortlessly. Beloved, heaven's clock is never late. The very thing you fear missing is already preserved for you. No enemy, no delay, no betrayal can cancel what heaven has marked with your name. Lift your head, child of light. Breathe deeply. The story is unfolding exactly as it should. You are walking a path designed before time began. And though it feels uncertain now, the ending has already been written in victory. Beloved heart, the angels are surrounding you again with a message that goes deeper than the surface of your worries. Stop exhausting yourself by replaying every detail of the future in your mind. You are not meant to solve tomorrow with today's strength. The outcome is already secured in heaven's design. Your only task now is to breathe, trust, and walk step by step in faith. The angels see how you wake up in the middle of the night thinking, what if it doesn't work out? What if I fail? What if things never change? They say, beloved, you are safe in God's plan. The what-ifs are illusions that rob you of peace. The truth is, you are already on the path meant for you, and heaven will not allow you to miss what belongs to you. The message continues, there are doors already prepared for you to walk through. There are people already aligned to meet you, help you, love you, and support you. There are blessings with your name written on them that no enemy can cancel. Divine timing is weaving these things together, even when you cannot see the threads. Stop overthinking how every detail will fall into place. Do you not realize? The same God who holds the galaxies together is holding your life in perfect balance. The same angels that protected you in times of danger are still at your side, ensuring that not one divine promise slips away from you. Child of light, heaven whispers, do not be afraid of the waiting season. Waiting is not wasting. Waiting is the ground where roots grow deep. Waiting is where strength is renewed and faith is sharpened. Waiting prepares you for the blessing so you can carry it well. When you overthink, you drain yourself of strength. When you trust, you align with heaven's flow. The angels remind you, you are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where you need to be for God to finish what He started. Think of the caterpillar, hidden in darkness, unsure of the process, unable to see the wings that will soon unfold. The cocoon is uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Just as the butterfly emerges in divine timing, so too will you emerge into the fullness of your calling. The angels declare, you don't need to chase what heaven has preserved for you. You don't need to beg for what is already yours. All you need is trust. All you need is faith. All you need is surrender. Beloved, release the need to control every outcome. Release the fear that drives you into endless circles of overthinking. Rest in the truth that what is meant for you will not pass you by. Heaven's plan is bigger, wiser, and stronger than your fears. God, I release my anxious thoughts. I let go of overthinking and worrying. I trust that you are orchestrating my steps. I believe in your timing. I welcome peace into my heart today. Beloved soul, the angels are pouring their message into you again, urging you to slow down, to breathe, and to release the chains of constant overthinking. They whisper, peace does not come from control, peace comes from trust. The moment you hand over your thoughts to heaven, the storms inside your mind begin to calm. The moment you stop asking, how will this work out, and start declaring, God, I trust you, you open the gates for miracles to flow. The angels want you to know, what you fear will not have the final word. What you are worried about will not overpower you. What looks impossible is already written in heaven's book as possible. You are carried by grace. You are guarded by divine timing. You are wrapped in protection that does not fail. You see, child of light, overthinking is like walking in circles in the desert. It exhausts you, but it does not bring you closer to your destination. Trust, on the other hand, is like stepping onto a river flowing toward the ocean. You may not control its speed, but you are surely moving toward your destiny. The angels are saying, stop exhausting yourself in circles. Step into the flow of God's river. They remind you, your mind is not meant to hold every outcome. Your heart is not meant to carry every fear. Give it to us. Give it to heaven. Let go of the weight, and let yourself rest in divine hands. The message continues, when you overthink, you block the voice of your spirit. But when you surrender, you allow your inner wisdom to rise. That wisdom is not your own, it is divine guidance whispering inside you, leading you gently, step by step, to the place you are meant to be. Do not mistake delays for denial. The angels want you to remember this truth. Just because something hasn't happened yet does not mean it never will. Heaven is preparing the right time, the right place, and the right alignment. The waiting is not punishment, it is preparation. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are exactly where you need to be in this season. God's timing is not slow, it is perfect. Heaven knows when your blessing will arrive, and when it comes, it will come swiftly, beautifully, and undeniably. Beloved, hear this, you do not need to force love. You do not need to force success. You do not need to force answers. What is divinely yours will come with ease. What is meant for you will never miss you. Rest in this truth, and let your anxious heart be at peace. The angels see the sleepless nights, the heavy heart, the tears you try to hide. And still, they tell you, you are not alone in this. You are being guided. You are being protected. You are being led to something greater than you can imagine. Trust the journey. Trust the unfolding. Trust the one who holds your tomorrow. I release the need to overthink. I release the pressure to control everything. I trust God's plan, I welcome divine timing, and I rest in peace. Beloved soul, heaven has more to say to you. The angels are speaking directly to your heart right now. You have carried burdens for too long that were never meant for your shoulders. You have tried to fix what only God can heal. You have tried to control what only divine timing can arrange. And in this, you have exhausted yourself. But hear us now, your exhaustion is not failure. Your weariness is not weakness. It is simply a signal to rest in the arms of the one who loves you more than words can say. The message continues. You do not have to figure everything out. You do not have to know every detail of what tomorrow brings. You only need to trust that heaven already knows, heaven already sees, and heaven has already prepared the path. The questions that weigh on you, the uncertainties that disturb you, the fears that keep you awake at night, none of these are bigger than the plan God has written for you. Child of the Most High, the angels remind you, stop punishing yourself for not knowing everything. You are not supposed to. That is why faith exists, to carry you where sight cannot. They want you to lean into this truth. Life is not meant to be a constant battle of your own strength. It is meant to be a divine dance between surrender and trust. Every time you let go, you allow heaven to step in. Every time you release your grip, you allow blessings to flow freely. Beloved one, your spirit longs for peace, and heaven is saying, peace is already yours. It is not waiting for tomorrow, it is not hidden in some distant place, it is inside you, waiting to be awakened through trust. Do not postpone your peace until everything looks perfect. Choose peace now, even in the middle of uncertainty. Choose peace now, even when you don't understand the why. Choose peace now, for peace is the evidence that you are resting in divine hands. The angels show me this image for you, you standing in the middle of a storm, yet your heart glowing like a lantern that no wind can put out. That lantern is your faith. And the storm, no matter how wild, cannot extinguish it. The storm will pass, but your light will remain. They whisper, you are stronger than the storm because you are not standing in it alone. You are held. You are shielded. You are surrounded by heavenly armies that fight battles you cannot see. Do not be afraid of what is ahead. The God who parted the sea, who calmed the winds, who raised the dead, is the same God holding your life together right now. Even when you cannot see the way forward, heaven says, you are not stuck, you are being positioned. What feels like delay is often divine redirection. What feels like silence is often a sacred pause before the breakthrough. Trust that even in what looks still, heaven is moving. Beloved, the angels urge you, when your mind races, when your thoughts spiral, when you cannot quiet the noise within you, pause, breathe, and call on us. We will lift your heart. We will clear your mind. We will remind you of the truth. You are safe in God's plan. Nothing can steal what is destined for you. And finally, they leave you with this today: you do not need to earn God's love. You do not need to perform for heaven's favor. You are already loved. You are already chosen. You are already enough. Rest in that truth and let your spirit breathe. Close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, and whisper, "I am safe. I am loved. I am guided. I release control, and I trust God's timing."